Alright, so now if I select Battle Pass, I use code...
Stark, there's trouble up ahead. We must go at once.
Not now, Thorin. I'm extremely busy here.
Huh? Well, what is it that you are doing?
Important stuff. Very tech-savvy terminology that would go over that thick head of yours.
Well, hold on. I want to see what you are.
No, it's okay.
No, I want to see.
Invasion of privacy?
You are merely playing a video game.
Here, at least just let me use code NewScapePro for when I buy the Battle Pass.
And what good does that do?
It supports NewScape Pro in continuing to make great Fortnite content. Now, let's go save the world or whatever, so I can get back to my games. Thank you. Season 4 of Chapter 2 is here. Finally, players will be able to drop into Fortnite as some of the coolest Marvel skins. Groot, Doctor Doom, Iron Man? This season has them all, and we're here to help you sort through this new season, revealing all the hidden secrets you don't know about. What are all these Marvel characters doing in Fortnite? We got an answer for that. What are the X-Men doing with the Avengers? Oh, you know we've got an answer for that. And just where is Galactus? We've got some clues that point to when and where Galactus might arrive, so be sure to watch to the end of the video. We've scoured the map looking for every little detail we could find. We found henchmen that have survived the war between Alter and Ego, and we've discovered what Tony Stark is up to with all his machines around the island. Every new season of Fortnite is an exciting time, with players young and old coming together to look at all the shiny new things Epic Games has given them. It's a time that brings back players that may have grown bored with the previous season, or maybe they just needed a reminder of how fun Fortnite can be. Either way, players are now flocking to see just how Fortnite has brought Marvel into the Fortnite universe. This wouldn't be the first time Fortnite has delivered Marvel characters into the game. There were in-game LTMs for Infinity War and Endgame, giving players the opportunity to wield weapons like Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield, and the Infinity Gauntlet. We are unsure as of right now if those LTM modes will be coming back, or if a fresh new version will come with even more Marvel-centric weapons. But once we find out, you'll be the first to know. The new Battle Pass skins joins the ranks of previous Marvel characters such as Deadpool, Captain America, and the X-Force. This means Marvel has the most tie-in skins of any variety. And they still haven't given us our main man Spider-Man. What do we have to do to get Spider-Man, Epic? Just tell us! We'll do anything! Before we start exploring this season, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, click that bell so you never miss a video, and leave a comment about what you want us to cover next. Also, don't forget to use code NewScapePro in the item shop when you buy the Battle Pass. This is NewScapeGames, your source for Fortnite news, leaks, and theories. Season Overview. Season 4 can officially be known as the Marvel Season. Each Battle Pass character comes with unique challenges that must be completed by that skin. As Thor, you must travel to find your hammer before you can wield it in-game. Similarly, as Tony Stark, you must complete 3 challenges before you can unlock your Iron Man suit. This is an interesting departure from previous seasons. Usually these would be different styles of the skin, locking players into playing a specific style for each match. Now, in the case of characters like Iron Man and She-Hulk, you could freely transform into completely different style in-game. Another interesting addition is the inclusion of Rocket Raccoon as the back bling for Groot. He floats behind the character, watching their back. What makes this unique is that it's a full-fledged character that's following you around, and not just a simple pet. For those wondering, no, you cannot shoot Rocket, even if he mouths off to you. There have been a few map changes that help add some intrigue to the game. The first completely new addition is the inclusion of some defeated Sentinels east of Weeping Woods. Clearly these devilish machines were destroyed in a fantastic battle with the X-Men, and now lay in ruins. They aren't completely destroyed though, giving players a fun launchpad mechanic that zips them across the area. In the northern part of the map, Dr. Doom has taken over Pleasant Park, now known as Doom's Domain. He's erected a huge statue of himself in the center, just so you know who really runs this town. The secret base under the soccer field has opened up again, with Dr. Doom and his Doombots guarding a brand new vault. His mansion is filled to the brim with portraits of the villainous dictator. We'd say he's the most egotistical Fortnite character, but we remember Deadpool's yacht. In addition to these two larger POIs, a few smaller buildings have sprung up around the map, including Tony Stark's shop located on E4 of the map. Make note of that for unlocking the Iron Man suit. Going along with Tony's shop are 15 beacons situated around the map that may have big ramifications later in the season. But we'll get back to that later in the video, so stick around. The final big change isn't really to the map, rather, Spawn Island. It's now a flying helicarrier straight out of the Avengers movie. Now this is cool and all, but epic, come on, let us fight here. At the start of every round, random Quinjets will land around the map, giving players the opportunity to fight against mechanical henchmen armed with the brand new Stark Industries rifle. Those are some of the biggest map changes, and we're sure Epic has a couple more changes to come, hidden up their sleeves. And hey, if you don't like Marvel, don't worry, Season 5 will start December 1st. The secrets. Now that we've gotten a good look at the season, let's dive into those juicy secrets. First, let's look at what happened to the henchmen. At the Authority, a lone shadow henchman mourns the loss of his teammates high in the Obsidian Obelisk. He's been seen crying by several players, but that doesn't mean he won't attack you. All the way on the other side of the map in Retail Row, a lone ghost henchman enjoys his alone time, stuffing his face with food. It's cool that Fortnite has left in these henchmen as a reminder of the previous seasons of the chapter. They had a little bit of character and humor to this season. Speaking of henchmen, you can hack the Stark bots and have them help you, much like a friendly bot grenade. This adds an interesting dimension to the newly added Quinjet locations that previous guarded locations just didn't have. They aren't exactly Deadeyes, though. A lot of cool new floppers are on their way to the game. As of right now, the Thermal Flopper and the Midas Flopper are the only new additions. The Thermal Flopper, when eaten, gives you thermal vision that will be most helpful in finding other players in-game. Plus, it makes us feel like the Predator. The Midas Flopper turns everything in your inventory gold. We all know that Galactus is on his way, but what is Galactus without his trusty herald, the Silver Surfer? Encrypted files led to the discovery of a Silver Surfer bundle coming sometime this season. Probably towards the end of the season, right before Galactus shows up. You could drop in on your Silver Surfboard, making you just like the Marvel character. In another part of the encrypted files, there seems to be a hint that there are 4 stages to the grotto, indicating that the water level might finally be coming down in there. This would be great, as the grotto was a well-beloved drop site that gave the southern portion of the map some much-needed excitement. Let's just hope no one has been stuck in there this entire time. While not on the map yet, Hypex has found evidence that a landmark called Panther Monument will be released at some point this season. This leads us to believe that at some point, a Black Panther skin will be released. If you're struggling to find loot this season, don't fret, everyone is in the same boat. After 3 seasons, Fortnite has tweaked the spawn rate of chests, meaning they will not be in the same place every single match. Alright, back to those mysterious Stark Tech beacons all around the island. There are 15 of them that form a circle around the north part of the map. In the season trailer, you can get a brief glimpse of them being activated to form some sort of green shield. What this means, we are not exactly sure, but you can be sure that they will be activated when Galactus arrives. We still hold true to our guess that when Galactus arrives, he'll be a Storm King-like boss for us to fight. If this turns out to be true, the beacons could hold off the storm and give players an arena to fight off Galactus. If you like to keep your eye on leaked skins, then we have a few new ones that have popped up and might tickle your fancy. First, we have Dread Fate and Dread Omen. These 2 epic skins give a makeover to some classic Chapter 1 Season 4 skins, re-envisioned as more sinister than their previous counterparts. In addition, we have the new Dark Scully coming. We always welcome new twists on existing skins. Now, for the most secretive, impossible to find, game-changing Easter egg of all time. Pipe Man and Hey Man are high-fiving each other. Repeat. They are high-fiving each other. We always knew they'd be friends. The skins. The Battle Pass has brought a diverse cast of Marvel characters to life, coming from all corners of the Marvel Universe. We thought it best to give you some insight into these characters and what they're all about. First, we have Thor, an absolute god amidst Marvel Comics' ensemble of characters. First introduced in 1962, Thor wields Mjolnir, a magic hammer that grants those who are worthy the ability to fly and control the weather. The version in the game is from the newest Thor series that deals with his trials and tribulations, holding together the fragile piece of the 10 realms as the Black Winter approaches. Joining Thor is Groot, a fan-favorite character from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Most people will be familiar with Groot as he is presented in the MCU movies, but Groot has changed dramatically over the years. During his first appearance, he tried to abduct humans for experimentation. Oh, and he could talk. It wasn't until the 2008 relaunch of the Guardians of the Galaxy that a slightly friendlier version of Groot was introduced. From there, he formed an unbreakable bond between himself and Rocket Raccoon. Iron Man is another classic Marvel character from the minds of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Everyone and their mama knows who Iron Man is. He's the billionaire, genius, playboy philanthropist that gets on everyone's nerves. There's not much we can tell you that you probably don't already know about him. Next up is Doctor Doom, the arch-rival of the Fantastic Four and one of the most infamous Marvel villains. The dictator of the fictional country of Latveria, Victor Von Doom was horribly scarred in an accident testing a machine that could commune with the dead. Reed Richards tried to warn Victor of the flaw in his experiment, but the arrogant Doom ignored the warnings. Dr. Doom would then travel the globe, learning all sorts of occult and mystical teachings, with the aim of restoring his now disfigured face. Hailing from the X-Men side of the universe is Storm and Wolverine. Both were part of the famous lineup of giant-sized X-Men in 1975. Wolverine was portrayed by Hugh Jackman in Fox's X-Men series for almost 2 full decades. His memorable performance has worked its way into how Wolverine is portrayed, even if he never put on his yellow leotard. The version of Storm Battle Pass owners get resembles the outfit she wore in the classic 90s animated series. Bringing back such an iconic look was a smart move on Epic's part. In addition to Storm and Wolverine, we also have the mutant Mystique. She joins Doctor Doom as the only other villain skin of the Battle Pass. Her comic book version looks considerably different from her movie counterpart. In the comics, Mystique has the power to shapeshift into anyone and uses this power for evil. It's cool that Fortnite has added the ability to shapeshift into the last opponent you killed and makes Mystique feel like an actual mutant. Lastly, we have She-Hulk, a rather interesting choice by Marvel Comics. We suspect she was chosen because of the upcoming Disney Plus show based on her adventures as an attorney at law. We're really excited to play as these skins and unlock their various styles. There you have it, all the secrets you didn't know about Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 4. We can't wait to see what twists and turns await us in the new season. If you'd like to leave a comment about what you think we should cover next, please do! We're here to provide you with the most groundbreaking of Fortnite news, the most up-to-the-minute leaks, and the most insane theories. Share this video with your fellow gamers, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you never miss out on a video. Thank you for watching.